Hey YouTube, welcome back to another unboxing video, and today I'll be unboxing the brand new Redmi Note 8 Pro from Xiaomi. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here I have the Redmi Note 8 Pro, and I have the 6GB 128GB variant of the phone, and the color is Gamma Green. And the Redmi Note 8 Pro also comes in 6GB 64GB and a 8GB 128GB variant also. So without wasting any more time, let's unbox it. So while I'm unboxing it, let's talk about the specs first. So the Redmi Note 8 Pro comes with a 6.53-inch Full HD Plus display, that is a LCD display, not an AMOLED, and a 64 megapixel primary camera, a 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 2 megapixel macro lens, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. It also comes with a 6GB or 8GB variant of RAM. I have the 6GB version, and the battery is 4500 mAh, which will last you to 1 day and a half pretty easily. So let's talk about the processor. Redmi Note 8 Pro comes with a MediaTek Helio G90T gaming processor, which is based on 12nm architecture, and the numbers are really good, and we'll see the benchmark scores and all those gaming performance in an upcoming video, but this is an unboxing video, so I won't be talking about that too much. So the storage variant I have here is 128GB, and the front facing camera of Redmi Note 8 Pro is 20 megapixel, that should capture pretty nice selfies. So the box is opened, and here you can see that there is a accessory box, and inside it there is a SIM injection tool, some manuals and warranty stuff. Then we have a clear skin silicone soft case cover, that is a pretty good thing to have. Now we have the Redmi Note 8 Pro itself, and wow, the color looks really nice. Okay, so let's peel these stickers off. So first thing that I immediately noticed when I took it on my hand, that the phone is pretty heavy. My right now daily driver is Mi A3, and compared to that, Redmi Note 8 Pro is pretty heavy, almost 1.5 times more the weight is, and it's a pretty big phone. Of course it comes with a 6.5-inch display, but it comes with its own cons, right? Because if you want a compact and small phone that is pretty easy to hold in one hand and pretty easy to use in one-handed mode, then you will definitely not like this one, because this is a very big phone and you will see some hard time holding it in only one hand. So let's turn this phone on and set it up. So while the phone is turning on, let's put it aside and open up the other accessories inside the box. So inside the box we have a charging cable, that is the USB type C charging cable, which is pretty common in these days, and the main thing that is Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro comes with, that is the 18-watt fast charger. Yes, the Redmi Note 8 Pro is capable of 18-watt fast charging, but the good thing here is it comes with an 18-watt charger inside its box, so we don't have to buy another one from outside. So that is pretty nice. And the phone is turned on, and so let's set it up real quick, should we? So the phone is set up and ready to go, but before we go into the software, let's talk about the hardware or the aesthetics of this phone. So here we have the four cameras, that is the main attraction of Redmi Note 8 Pro, that is the 64 megapixel main camera, the 2 megapixel depth sensor, the 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, and the 2 megapixel macro lens. On the front we get a 20 megapixel AI camera. At the bottom we get the USB Type-C charging port and the 3.5mm headphone jack. That is a pretty nice attachment. And on the right hand side we have the volume rockers and the power button, and on the left hand side we have the micro SD card slot and the SIM slot, and at the top we have the IR blaster or IR sensor for those remote control things. So without wasting any more time, let's turn on the camera app and see what this 64 megapixel beast can do. Okay, so let me take a picture of the box that the phone come in. So let me first turn on the 64 megapixel option first. Well, so it is turned on, so let's click a pic real quick, and here we go. Okay, so let's see. Well, the first thing I can notice that the image is really sharp and the colors are really bright. I'll be comparing this one with the other phones later on, but right now the colors really look good. And let's zoom in, and the details are really good, and yeah, the 64 megapixel does work. Okay, so let's try out the macro lens. To use the macro lens we need to first go to the pro mode, and in the pro mode here we can see that we can select the lenses that this phone comes in, that is the 64 megapixel main lens, the 8 megapixel ultra wide. So let's try out the 8 megapixel ultra wide lens. Well, you guys can see that ultra wide lens is working real good because it can capture my whole table at once. For your information, this table is a large one, and yeah, it's pretty good. Now let's try out the macro lens. Well, let me take my mouse first for the object, and here you guys can see I'm taking a pretty close shot of my mouse, and the image is still very sharp and very clear. Here's another picture of the sticker of the phone that I took it in my macro shot. Here you guys can see that when I zoom in, the details are really good. When I take the actual object, you cannot read anything because they are so small, but when I'm taking picture of that and then zooming it, you guys can clearly see those individual numbers and clearly read them. That is a pretty nice thing. Okay, let's try out the front camera. Well, the front camera seems real good, but I have a very bright light turned on behind me, so I don't think it will be doing a very good job. But you can see that the picture is really nice. You can see my individual beard hairs and my hairs. So yeah, the front camera is pretty nice, and you can also see the Xiaomi logo of my Mi A3 that currently I'm using to shoot this video. So yeah, the front camera is also nice. Now let's go to the settings and see how the phone feels in hand, or how is the user experience. Well, I would say that the user experience is real smooth and really good, but personally I am not a very huge fan of MIUI, so I would have really liked if it came with Android One, but that is for Mi A series, so I won't be complaining that much. But other than that, as soon as the MIUI 11 will come in, I guess the software experience will be real smooth and be very good. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. This is an unboxing video. I will be doing a review video and a comparison video with Mi A3 versus Redmi Note 8 Pro, so stay tuned for that one. If you liked the video, then hit the like button. If you disliked it, then hit the dislike button. If you are new to the channel, subscribe for more upcoming videos, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.